Hello and welcome to This Date in History, aka T.D.H. This show is all about the events that occurred today and years past, both recognized by actual historians, but mainly things I personally find intriguing enough for me to bring to you. The source of this information comes from the smart device application Today in History on this day. For links to the app, music, and anything else potentially interesting, check the box below. Anyway, on with the show! Today is Wednesday, aka Wednesday, April 18th, 2018. In 1025, Boleshaw Crowbury was crowned in Gniezno, becoming the first king of Poland. In 1506, the cornerstone of the current St. Peter's Basilica was laid. In 1775, during the American Revolution, the British advancement by sea began while Paul Revere and many other writers warned the countryside of the troop movements. There is an Adam Ruins Everything video pertaining to the subject that I recommend you watch, link is below. In 1847, the Battle of Cerro Gordo ended with a United States victory, opening the way for their invasion of Mexico. In 1857, the Spirits book by Allan Kardec was published, marking the birth of spiritualism in France. In 1899, the St. Andrews Ambulance Service was granted a royal charter by Queen Victoria. In 1902, the 7.5 magnitude Guatemala earthquake struck with a maximum Mercalli intensity of 8, which is severe, causing the deaths of between 800 to 2,000 people. In 1906, an earthquake and fire destroyed much of San Francisco, California. In 1909, Joan of Arc was beatified in Rome. In 1912, the Cunard liner RMS Carpathia brought 705 survivors from the RMS Titanic disaster to New York City. In 1924, Yankee Stadium, the house that Ruth built, opened. In 1925, the International Amateur Radio Union was formed in Paris. In 1930, the British Broadcasting Corporation... Well, just watch this video. In 1942, during World War II, the Doolittle Raid on Japan occurred, resulting with the bombing of Tokyo, Yokohama, Kobe, and Nagoya. In 1943, also during World War II, Admiral Isoroku Yamamoto was killed during Operation Vengeance when his aircraft got shot down by U.S. fighters over Bougainville Island. In 1945, also during World War II, over 1,000 bombers attacked the small island of Heligoland, Germany. This devastation was so immense it literally left nothing. Take a look at this picture. This is how it looked like before the bombings, and this is how it looks today. It was so bad they rebuilt the entire town. In 1949, the keel for the aircraft carrier USS United States, which would stand for United States Ship United States, was laid down at Newport News Dry Dock and Shipbuilding. However, construction was cancelled 5 days later, which resulted in the Revolt of the Admirals. In 1955, 29 nations met at Bandung, Indonesia for the first African-Asian Conference. In 1980, the Republic of Zimbabwe, formerly Rhodesia, was born with Kanaan Banana, no, not Banana Cannon, as the country's first president. No joke, this is real, his name was Kanaan Banana, look it up. And obviously the Zimbabwean dollar replaced the Rhodesian one as the official currency. I bet President Banana was pretty dull, ha 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 ha, in May. In 1983, a suicide bomber in Lebanon destroyed the United States Embassy in Beirut, causing the deaths of 63 people. In 1996, the Qawana massacre occurred in Qawana, Lebanon, where over 800 civilians took refuge in the United Nations compound, then were shelled by the Israel assault forces, resulting in the murder of at least 106 of these sanctuary-seeking people. And in 2007, a series of bombings, 2 of which were suicide, occurred in Baghdad, killing 198 people and injuring 251 others. First, Pigmeat Markham, 1904, Marcus Schmuck, 1925, James Woods, 1947, Jeff Dunham, 1962, Conan O'Brien, 1963, Michael Bradley, 1979. Deaths, Perfectius, 850, Julius Caesar, 1636, John Ambrose Fleming, 1945, Albert Einstein, 1955. And that concludes the show. Once again, check the underbar for any links you may be interested in. For your dose of Past Events Daily, I am Eozander, and you are you. Toodles!